As we approach the upcoming 2024 NFL season, many people find themselves to be concerned about the receiving core in Buffalo. This is a wide receiver core that not only lost their top two pass catching options in Stefon Diggs and Gabe Davis, but they also lost other depth players such as Deontay Hardy and Trent Sherfield. There's quite literally only one returning face from last year's receiving core that remains on this team, and that is third-year breakout candidate Khalil Shakir. Buffalo might not have made a big-time splash addition to their receiver room in this past offseason, but they did add a collection of versatile weapons that are currently competing for roles on the squad as we approach the new football season. Welcome back to the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco, and today I want to talk to you about this Buffalo Bills wide receiver core in the upcoming 2024 season and why I want you to all just calm down. Don't be so concerned. Just stop worrying about this receiving core in Buffalo. If you read my shirt, it says no bad vibes. We don't want those bad vibes. There is no bad vibes going on. It should be all positivity entering this upcoming 2024 season. That's the approach I'm taking it with, and I think you should do the same thing. I'm about to highlight why in this video, but before I break it all down, I'd like to take a moment to encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Like this video if you haven't yet. In this upcoming season, it's going to be a big one. I'll be reacting live from countless games throughout the season, home and some away as well. It's a lot of stuff coming your way right here on the Bills Bunker. Stay tuned for all that great content and so much more. Let's break this video down. Let's talk the Buffalo Bills wide receiver core. As mentioned at the top of this video, there is no true number one wide receiver in Buffalo right now, but there's a collection of versatile weapons that can complement each other when called upon by using their unique skill sets. And this is something that Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen completely understands.
Well, I don't know if we really have a one or two. I think we got a group of guys that are just finding ways to get open, and they're doing their job. They understand their roles within each concept.
In this new look Bills offense, Josh Allen will need to spread the ball, and that's something that we saw him do more of after Joe Brady took over at offensive coordinator in Week 12 of the 2023 season. After switching from Ken Dorsey to Joe Brady last year, the ball was distributed more frequently to multiple different targets, and Stefon Diggs saw his production go down as a result. But with the decline in production for Diggs, other players such as Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid began to contribute in a bigger way, and the Bills won more games as a result. It's also worth mentioning that Josh Allen elevates the players around him. For example, players such as Cole Beasley, John Brown, Isaiah McKenzie, and heck, even Stefon Diggs, they all had their best season with number 17 under center. That's not something that happens by mistake, and it's a trend that will need to continue for the Bills in 2024. Buffalo has a collection of versatile wideouts that might not have the big name in this offense, but they all have an opportunity to produce and contribute to the success of this offensive unit in 2024 by utilizing their unique skill sets. In the weeks leading up to the regular season, these players in the receiving core are all looking to make a name for themselves. They need to compete and do what they can do to stand out from the rest in what is a crowded wide receiver room. There's really not very much certainty about this wide receiving core outside of Khalil Shakir. We've seen how he works and what he looks like in a Bills offense with Josh Allen. We've also seen Curtis Samuel have his best season under Joe Brady in 2020 with Carolina, and we know that he can be used as a gadget player that can do multiple different things. We know that Marquez Valdes-Scantling certainly has his limitations, and he drops some balls. But he seems to step up in the big-time moments and is a two-time Super Bowl champion. Outside of that, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered from a rookie in Keon Coleman and other players such as Matt Collins, Tyrell Shavers, KJ Hamler, and Chase Claypool. But with Josh Allen at quarterback and a new offensive philosophy and a Joe Brady offense, Bills Mafia should be at ease, understanding that good things will happen for this offense, and the receiving core, they should be just fine. As we approach the season, I'm really excited to see how this wide receiving core plays out, how it all shapes up, as there's going to be some tough cuts that happen in the next few weeks throughout the preseason. We're going to see some players that we've heard a lot about maybe just not make the roster. And then we're going to see some guys emerge and potentially have a breakout season. The more players that compete here, the more that you'll see the mantra iron sharpens iron really play out to be true. And I'm really excited about what this receiving core is going to do here. I think that Josh Allen not having that number one target in Stefon Diggs, maybe that actually helps him. Maybe he's not so focused on getting Diggs a ball and having Diggs scream in his face every few minutes. I think this could be a good thing. This could be a really good thing for the Buffalo Bills. I think that really, as long as you have Josh Allen under center, you're going to have other players step up their game, and the possibilities are endless for this Buffalo Bills team on the offensive side of the football with number 17 under center. But I want to know, how are you feeling about this wide receiver core in Buffalo? Are you still worried after watching this video? And who do you think will be the biggest breakout candidate on the offense? I didn't even mention tight ends Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid because they're not in the wide receiver room, but they will be pass catchers in this offense. Don't make any mistake about it. So let me know, who is the biggest breakout candidate in the wide receiver room? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. How are you feeling about this offense? I want to know it all. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Jake Varco, and I want to remind you, if you haven't yet, click subscribe. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. Like this video if you agree with what I've been saying, and stay tuned as I will be going to countless games throughout the season, home and away. It's going to be a big time season for this channel. It's a big year. Big things are coming on the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco. Thank you for watching. Go Bills.